We are here at Lude MCC. I am Emma Brut, the winemaker here, and we are looking at our vintage Cuvee Magnum. So we always love to experiment here at Lude. We also do a small experiment, as we call it, of aggraf wines, but the Magnum for us is another one of those. So there's a big discussion about the effect of bottle size on a bubbly or on wine aging in general, and we do about 300 bottles of Magnums. These are 1.5 litre bottles with the same blend of wine that we would do in a 750. So the 750 is just called the Vintage Cuvee, and this is the Vintage Cuvee 2013 Magnum. So difference from aging perspective just on Magnum itself is that this is also aged for 6 years, but the bottle for the amount of wine gets the same amount of oxygen through the crown cap as the 750 would. So there's more wine to absorb this oxygen, and you basically have a slower aging period. So a Magnum will always taste fresher, lighter, a lot more youthful to it, and it keeps its acidity a lot longer. So if you're looking at buying something to age for yourself, a Magnum is definitely the way to go. It's also a reason why most people have red wines and Magnums stored somewhere for someone's birthday. And yeah, for us, the Vintage Cuvee especially really lends itself to this because of its high portion of Chardonnay. It's got a 90% Chardonnay portion, 10% Pinot Noir, and it's chosen from our best tanks of the year. So usually something from across the mountain where our acidities really come through from, with a good structure and good length to the wine. But yeah, it's something that we want to release that is so fresh and so wow that you almost can't believe that it is 6 years old when released, currently 7 years. So yeah, for the Vintage Cuvee then we've got 7 years on the lease, a further 6 months on the cork after that. And for the Magnums, we really have a lot of that citrus nose still on the palate, where that doesn't necessarily come through for the Vintage Cuvee, where that shows more minerality and a toastiness to it. This is showing its tertiary characteristics, but it's only on the start of those. So Magnums really, for aging purposes, it's the best way you can go.